Hey dear, my name's Danny. Have you ever seen a pretty girl walking down the street wanting to ask her number, but just couldn't seem to muster up the courage? It's not because you're not a good man, you just lack the skills. So I'm here to tell you some skills that you can have to ask a girl out.
What?
Tommy, what are you doing?
You making a video?
Yeah, I'm making a video.
You're making a video without me? I said wait for me. I'm in here going to the bathroom. You're catching my pants around my ankles looking like a retard. What are you doing with this? Forget about it.
Forget about it. Tommy, he's an idiot.
Hello there. My name's Tommy. We didn't really get a proper introduction earlier. Of course, you met my friend Danny up there. But we're here to help you out. Because as you can tell, we're pretty good with the ladies. It doesn't take much for us to get some good dates. But for you, the average listener, it may not work out the same. So we're going to do the best that we can to turn you into a ladies' man. Just watch closely.
Women love confidence. When you go up to a girl, she can tell what you're made of. So make sure you're made of knowledge.
Women love to be wowed. They want to be impressed by your skills and talents. So just practice whatever you got that's going for you, and you're going to make that lady real impressed.
Next, make sure your body's in top physical condition. Nobody wants to date a sack of potatoes.
I know some of you may think I'm just some schmuck who can't get a date. I asked 50 girls on a date last week. You don't know how many dates I went on last week? 50. Oh, you don't believe me? Okay. Well, let me tell you the names. We got Alicia. We got Brittany. We got Susan.
Women love smells, that's no secret, but being able to utilize that fact is another story. Fill your living space with sweet aromas like rivers and stuff.
Brenda, Shayna, Brittany, there was 2 of them.
Hygiene is critical. You don't want to be looking and smelling like someone else's schmuck.
Nikki, Megan, Cheryl, Pork Chop.
Women love a handyman. If you're lacking in looks or other areas, try swinging an axe for a change.
Carmen, LaFonda, Portobello, and the baker's daughter. You know, the one with the dog. Women's loves a guy who plays sports. They like a good athlete. So, do what you can to be the best of the game. Now, if you're gonna go on a date with a gal, you gotta ask her, huh? So what are you gonna do? You're gonna walk up to her and chicken out? Or you're gonna be a man? You're gonna use your chest? You're gonna assert your dominance, huh? Why don't you watch me do it and then you give it a try? Well, hello, little lady. Why don't you say you come out with me out for a good night on the town? I'll show you the ropes, show you the strings, and all in betweens.
Now, when you're going up to the girl and you're interacting with her, you're making her giggle, making her laugh, you know, it's important to make sure she knows you care. So ask about her family and stuff like that.
You know, a big part of going on dates with gals is learning how to get rejected. No, I ain't never been rejected a day in my life, but you know, sometimes it happens. So you gotta learn to roll with the punches. And what are you gonna do? You're gonna go to Chuck E. Cheese, sit at a booth by yourself and eat an entire double pepperoni pizza all by yourself for the 3rd time? Or are you gonna hop back on your feet now and go out after the next one, huh?
So, we went over a lot of material today. You might not have known how much there was to asking a girl out, but there's a lot to it. So we just hope that you learn a little something that you can take back to your home state and try it out on some other girls.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You're doing this again?
You doing this
I
again?
just stepped away for like 3 seconds and you're gonna start ending the video without me?
We don't...
I had my big monologue, you're trying to be the star again? I see how it is. Alright, yeah.
Okay.
Well, forget about it.
How are you gonna deal with rejection now, huh? How are you gonna deal with rejection now? So, anyways, we hope you learned a lot and go on lots of dates, you know? But not as many as me.